So when you add an assignment and you want to utilize an external tool, the external tools that you see are at a district level. So those are things that have been added to all of the different instances of Canvas. Some of them are free to use. Some of them require what are called consumer secret keys. And those are things that we pay for. One example would be Compass Learning or Atomic Learning. We pay for a subscription for those, but we have the LTI functionality because we have that subscription. Now, there are other LTI tools that you may want based on your needs for your particular instance of Canvas that are free to use, and you can add on your own. So I'm going to show you that. I'm also going to show you how to use what's called the redirect tool, which allows you to create a link to a website or some type of tool that you'd like students to have access to. There are a lot of different ways to give access to kids to different links or different websites that you have them regularly go to. You can just copy links into a page and have a link page, make them buttons with pictures. You can use Symbaloo, which is a website that allows you to collect links and put them in basically a grid with buttons, and then you can embed that into Canvas, or use the redirect tool. So I'm going to show you one of those for right now. So first, I'm in my Canvas course. I'm going to go to Settings, and then at the top tab, you'll see where you have course details and sections. There's one called Apps, and then if you click All, you'll be able to see all of the different apps available to add to your course. Now again, some of those are going to require consumer keys. For example, Alex. Alex is, I believe, a Pearson product. It's an adaptive learning system that we do not have a subscription to. So even if you tried to add that, it would ask for a consumer key. There are some, if you play around and you just have a little bit of time to investigate, there are some that work out. This one right here is called Graph Builder. If you're really into doing math concepts, or if you're teaching higher level math to some kiddos, you can add Graph Builder. So the way it works is that you'll find the app and you'll just click Add App. Now, if it only asks for the name of the app, you know you're good to go. If it starts getting into asking for a consumer key, you know that that's not something that we have access to. So I'm going to click Add App. And now when I go to Assignments, and I'll show you that, so I'm going to hold Control and click on Assignments, and it'll open up in a new tab so that I can keep working on this while I have a new tab open. I click Add Assignment. I give it some name. Scroll down. I select External Tool. And then I'm going to find the tool that I just added, which was Graph Builder. So I would click on this, and this is just like any external tool. Basically, it's going to insert into this page. The way this works is you can manipulate the equation, and it's going to change your, it's going to change your graph. You insert it in, select, and you save, and then you'll see that that external tool is right there. The graph is there, and kiddos can add new tools and they can add new graphs to that. Okay, so that's one way to add different tools that you'd like. Another thing I want to show you though is the redirect tool. So I'm going to go back into Settings and go into my apps. This time I'm going to scroll all the way down to the R's. There it is. Yep, there it is. And it's this little arrow right here. It's called the redirect tool. Now you can read what it says. Basically, you're going to specify a URL and you're going to create a shortcut link over here. So the first thing I need to do is make sure I have my URL. I'm going to just grab kidsnationalgeographic.com, and I'm going to click Add App. Now for name, the name is what's going to show up. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. The name is what's going to show up over on the left-hand side. So I want it to be called National Geographic. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight this and press Control V. Now the reason I did that is because either way, it's going to force me to open in a new tab. So it doesn't really matter if it has the S or not. And then I click Show in Course Navigation so that it does show up as a link over here, and I click Add App. Now after I refresh my page, you'll see that I now have National Geographic as an option here. I click this, it's going to force me to open in a new tab, and then there's National Geographic for Kids. So you can investigate. Some websites work better than others. Some websites allow you to embed it so that it's directly in the page of Canvas. Others are going to force you to open in a new tab. Again, it's just kind of an investigation, playing around, and seeing what works for your website.